Yo, welcome to Change Mindset. I'm your host, AJ Smith.
Let's get it. And I'm your host, Leon Keenan.
The podcast is for everyday hustlers who said enough is enough. We're talking to comedians, content creators, bosses, risk takers who flipping the script and betting on themselves. And if you're ready to level up and get in your bag, this is your sign. Tap in. Let's get it, y'all. Change Mindset.
Hey, man, welcome back to another episode of Change Mindset, man. Welcome back, y'all. Yeah. Hey, and AJ, man, this guest we got right now, man,
Man, he definition of
he a part of Carolinas, man, but
man.
he's a part of Carolinas, but he's from South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they ambition, boy. I don't know, man. They ain't no Carolina, boy. That's some up north right there.
I'm straight out of South Cat. Never Greenwood, South Cat.
Oh.
Hey, man, the guy I got, man, next to me, man, he's a celebrity chef. One of the, if I'm not mistaken, you're one of the founders of the Run Charlotte Club, right? He's also a club promoter.
Yeah.
So you know he got that hustler's ambition, man. And I would be remiss to not mention this, man. He's also a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, man. Y'all give it up for my boy PM Prince, man.
What up?
I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah.
That is.
So what's going on, Prince?
Man, I'm here. I'm happy. I'm blessed. You know, just happy to be here and happy to be invited on the show to be able to kind of, see what y'all do, let y'all see what I do, and then, let the people see what we do together.
What's crazy, you said see what you do, man. You do a lot of things.
Yeah, man.
You do a lot of things. So which one of those things do you enjoy the most? Like, which one came naturally? Which one came first for you?
So, throwing parties was my first love.
Okay.
I threw my first party at 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm 35, so.
Oh, it was in the country, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, it was crazy.
Absolutely. So I'm 20 years in throwing parties.
Yeah.
So that was my baby. Still is. I still have a love for it.
Right.
It's just a different time, and I've been through, the elevation of parties, the building I've been through when sections wasn't a thing, when snap and roll era was a party thing, been through the section culture. Now I'm in the culture of curated events. So I've seen it through, a lot of phases and a lot of ages, but I still got a good love for it.
So what was it at 15 that you said, hey, I'm going to throw a party?
So where I'm from, right, Greenwood, South Carolina, there's only 2 high schools.
Okay. Wow.
And we had a skating ring, and the skating ring was like a central location that everybody would go to. So I was like, we have proms. We ain't got but 2 proms. Like, so I'm like, nobody throws an after party for a prom. Like, so I'm like, I'm gonna throw an after party for the prom. The prom just so happened to like fall around my birthday or so. So I'm like, birthday party, prom, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So I go to the skating ring, and since I'm a frequent customer there, I know the, ladies that run it. So I'm like, hey, I want to throw a party here. How much would y'all charge me to rent the skate ring?
Mm-hmm.
They're like $50.
Oh.
I'm like, $50?
That's it?
$50. That's it. So then I go back and I say, all right, cool, let's do it. So I go to school, and this is all like with just idea.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, all right, in order for this party to pop, I need to get all the popping people there to be like, I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Office Max, and I made these little VIP passes and passed them out to all the popping people. Right. We charge $5 to get in. This is crazy. Like, when I think about this in comparison to like what I've done and what I do now, like the origination point of it is wild.
Yeah.
We charge $5 to get in. The skating ring kept 3. I kept 2. So essentially it was a 60-40 split.
Yeah.
Right. But in my head, I'm like, I paid $50 for this. Like, we made like $2,000 that night. It was crazy.
So wait a minute, what did your folks say? Like, did you even tell your people you kept it on the hush?
Nah, I told my mom. I told my brother. I always attribute my brother to being my biggest supporter, because he was like, man, get me some of the flyers. I put them out where I'm at. You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. My brother was just overly supportive and pushing it. And he was like, you know, do what you do. I've always kind of had a knack for like the entrepreneurship side of things. So like he knew that. I mean, being an older brother, so it kind of came naturally. He was just there to support. So everybody was just kind of with it. You know how people see stuff in you before you do it?
Yeah.
And I think it was one of those things. And then I did it. I remember coming home. I came home. I had one security guard. It was a guy from my church that I was real close with. I think I might have paid him like $50.
Right.
Okay, then.
I can't remember who he had to DJ. I think it's my homeboy Spud. But I came home. I walked in my mom's room, and I'm like, look at how much money we made. Just, you know, and this in the middle, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. She sleep. You know what I'm saying? She like, what? And then that was it.
Took off.
It took off.
So you naturally had the gift of bringing people together.
Yeah.
So was like house party, movies, or anything inspired it? Because I know, like, growing up, I used to look at house party and be like, damn, I wanted to have a house party and all that.
I don't think that's what it was. I think it started with like, I always wanted to throw a birthday party. I always thought having a birthday party was cool.
Okay.
So I was like, I always wanted to celebrate that. And ironically, I'm like that now when it comes to my birthday. Like my family will always say my birthday is a week-long celebration. Like it takes you know what I'm saying?
It's a holiday.
Yeah, it's a holiday. But it was like, if it's the 1 year, one thing that I'm going to celebrate this year, that's about me, why not celebrate it to the fullest, right? Because I'm 35. How old are you?
33.
And you?
33.
How many people you know didn't make it to your age?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
So why not celebrate that? It's once a year that's about you. Celebrate that to the fullest. And so that kind of is what started that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And turned into moving to Charlotte for culinary school. Then I met my partner Sport, and the story with me even connecting with Sport. I don't know if you heard of Sporty before. Man, just do your research. You'll know who he is. You'll figure it out. 106 a Park host, 102 Jams. Ended up #1 show on Power 98. Like a whole bunch of stuff. That's my dog.
Yeah.
And so I came in for culinary school, right? And I left Greenwood early because there was nothing to do. Small town, ain't nothing to do down there.
Gotta get up out of there.
So I come early. I get a flyer under my door, right, for a Kappa party. So I'm like, I'm going to go. So I'm calling the shuttle number to come pick me up. I don't know if y'all had shuttles at ECU?
Yeah.
So you had somebody come pick you up, you know what I'm saying, take you to the party, bring you back. So I'm out here calling the number. Nobody. He's like, I'm on the way. They don't come.
Right.
So then I call the number back again, and he's like, yo, I'm going to just come get you myself. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he comes, picks me up. I'm like, yo, I want to get in your street team. And man, we'll probably dive into more later, but that turned into one of the best experiences on this side of throwing parties that I've ever done in my life. Like in this 20-year tenure, that conversation, that meetup randomly turned into just one of the best friendships and partnerships I had in my life. And just being able to really see what like being a party promoter is like.
That's crazy that you say that. Like, you were just being like genuine, just, you know, showing up as your authentic self, right? Because that's actually how me and AJ met. You know what I'm saying? Like, we met, honestly, it was like a low point in my life at the time. Like, she was, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you was climbing, like.
Nah, I was low. I was on workers' comp. I got bored. I was working 2 jobs.
You was on workers' comp, but you walked on. Hey, well, we ain't gonna get into that.
Hey, I was like, this. They paid me to be humble.
Right.
But she was on stage doing comedy, right? So I'm a comedian as well, and so
fire.
We ran into each other at an open mic, and I was like, man, I like your vibe, I like your energy or whatever. And at the time, I only been in Charlotte probably 2 years at that point. But we just clicked, and you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how you were saying, like, you know what I'm saying, off that one conversation, you know what I'm saying, y'all became cool, and one thing led to another, and y'all blessed each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all still blessing each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Friendships, business ventures, and you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
He's also one of the co-founders of Run CLT.
Oh, word.
So, like, I met him when I was 17. So we 20 years in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, I think, I look at things, that everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
And I think, like, I was just talking to one of my LBs about this, like, your decisions lead to a certain point, right? I could have chose to come back to school a week later You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I would have never got that flyer, which means I would have never met him, which means I would have what I've been doing.
Yeah. True.
You know, that one decision put me on a trajectory to do something that I was naturally good at and to be in a space to make it bigger than the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just feel like when it comes to just like y'all, how y'all met and how y'all connected and how y'all doing this, that thing happened for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and you just got to keep treading that path because you don't never know what's going to come of it.
So I got a question though. So your first party was 15, right? After that, you was the man, right? In school, right? So how was the second party? Like, how did school go for you? Because 15, you got to be what? Sophomore, junior year?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So how was it like?
I mean, it was cool. Like, I was one of the people that could talk to everybody. So, like literally how I am now.
Yeah.
Like, I was cool with everybody. So it was just like, when the next party.
Yeah.
And so, what ended up happening was, I ended up meeting a guy. And this was my first introduction to how the game goes. So I ended up meeting a guy who saw what I was doing. He was like, hey, I want to invest in you. So he had the money to like, he knew how to get flyers made, like real flyers and all that stuff. And I'm like, let's roll with it. Like, let's do it. And so we rolled with that thing a couple times. I started to notice like all my ideas are taking off. But like,
he getting most of the paper.
He getting most of the money.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where I just like literally right when I was about to graduate, I was like, nah, I'm done with this. Because the events weren't going on the trajectory that I wanted them to. The money wasn't good. You know,
you didn't have control over.
I didn't have control over my ideas. It was like, okay, here's my idea. This we gonna do. We do it. We go to my location. Like in my head, I'm like, I don't even really need you for real. I don't even know why even. You know what I'm saying? Looking back, hindsight being 2020. But you know, somebody come to you with an opportunity like that, you like,
yeah.
You can take me to the next level, but really it was, I see your talent, let me milk it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so we rode that for a little bit, graduated, and then I segued. But to answer your question, like being on campus at that time, it was just normal. Like we had a good party, we had a good time. I was the person that was throwing the parties for us, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like,
So did the school ever like come to you and say, you know, like, hey Prince, can you throw a party for the kids?
No,
or it was always
because I was probably 2 steps ahead of them on top of that. Like they was never gonna do that. You know? Especially where I'm from. Like, because like I said, it's super small. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't have got themselves involved with nothing like that.
Yeah.
So what was the biggest party besides the first one, like during high school? And you were just like,
I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this to college.
I think I didn't have a plan to take it to college.
Oh,
I never thought about taking it to college.
Okay,
it was in the moment, like it was just a moment thing. Like once everything went sour with Buddy Roll, I was like, I'm done with this.
Okay, so what was the biggest party in high school?
We threw it was a white party. It was like a summer white party.
Oh, white tea was popular.
Crazy, yeah, it was crazy. Like surrounding counties, Lawrence County, Abbeville County, you know, it's a bunch of little smaller surrounding counties from Greenwood. Literally, this thing got to the point.
Everybody came.
Everybody's coming for a skating ring, to a skating ring for a party.
That's crazy work. So you took that same ambition, that same hustle, and brought it to Charlotte. How was that like trying to break barriers coming here? Because did you know a lot of people when you first came?
I had one family member that lived in Charlotte.
Wow. So explain. How was that? Because
he stepped on Nick's.
Man, look.
But I'm just saying because in the South, right? People is very crab in barrels. You know what I'm saying? Crab in a bucket. You know what I'm saying? People try to like step on your shine a lot.
So when I got to Charlotte, I had never really encountered homeless people. So just take that into context, like, of where I'm from. So I'm like, this is like New York. Like, so my first year of college, it was kind of just like, well, I went to a smaller school, so it was like real, like I didn't do parties that first year.
Yeah.
Right? So when I came back, I had been introduced to what the 18 and up scene was like. And so me and my homeboy Haas went to a party. And he's the reason that I even did the street team thing. Right? So Haas was like, yo, you can get on the street team thing and go to all the parties for free. I'm like,
so what's the street team? Like,
so back in the day, what you had a team that did all the legwork, all the groundwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you put out all the flyers, you hit the cars, you put flyers in the malls, you did all of that, right? I mean, whatever needed to be done, that's what the street team did.
Okay then.
And so But it was cool to be on the street team because that was like the cool thing to do at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it was like, oh no, like, yeah, I'm gonna be on the street team.
I'm learning.
But I'm learning. Like I'm like, let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like the experience, like I was fortunate enough to come into a very well-oiled machine. Like it was like we had a street team, we had our meetings, we go into our meetings, everybody had their sectors, their jobs, who was gonna put our flyers here, who was gonna do this, who was gonna drive the shuttle. Like it was very, very systematic. You know what I'm saying? Like our first meeting was went into it very laid out. We met on Sundays at the Buffalo Wild Wings University. Like it was very, very, easy. So, and then even the guys that was on the street team before me, they weren't like, who this new nigga? You know what I'm saying? They was like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was kind of like, it was all together. So I didn't really experience that like aspect with being on the street team or coming into it. You know what I'm saying? I had a good experience.
Okay. So
what was your plan when you did graduate? Did you know you was going into culinary art?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how did culinary art and Club Hunt? Because that's just like day and night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
feeding me and you went into that.
Man, honestly,
That's a lot.
Honestly, like I said, going back to where I'm from, you either get out on academics or you get out on sports, right? So the people in the middle, I'm not dumb or anything like that. I skipped a grade, but I ain't had the best grades to like go anywhere on scholarship or anything like that. And I didn't, I wasn't playing sports. So it was like, well, what you gonna do? I knew I was getting out of Greenwood, but I didn't know what I was gonna do. So I got introduced to culinary as an elective. And I was like, this kind of cool. Like, I was already into watching the shows. This is around the time Food Network and stuff was taking over. So I was already into it. So I'm like, and then in my head, I'm like, you don't see a lot of black chefs. Like a lot of black male chefs at that.
That's a fact.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because if you look in our history, you have so many that are behind the scenes in these kitchens. You know what I'm saying? Creating all of the stuff that we eat.
That's really the one.
Like, they're really the ones, but they're never to the forefront of what we do. Nobody ever takes them and put them on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's never done. So at the time, I'm like, think about it in 2000, let's say 2006, 2007, when Food Net was growing. You didn't see black chefs.
Nah.
You saw Emerald Live, you saw Bobby Flay, you saw
Marcus Stewart,
Guy Fieri, you saw those guys, right?
and Marcus Stewart.
Exactly. You ain't see nobody black.
No,
So to go into something like that, and it's like, well, all right, well, let's tackle this. And then to push it a step further, on my decision to go to, how you decide to do something in high school, you got to talk to your guidance counselor. They go. So I go talk to my guidance counselor, and she's like, I'm like, I want to go to culinary school. And she's like, culinary school? It's so expensive. Like, maybe you should go somewhere and teach. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
small country town, small in the box. I want you to put you here.
Yeah, I want to put you here. And I'm like, no.
So what's your mama say? Says like, was you ever like interested to see what she cooked? Was you helping in the kitchen?
It was more like just kind of exploring it myself. You know what I'm saying? My mom she worked third shift. You know what I'm saying? She was busy, so we kind of had to figure it out, on that aspect of things. So how else do you figure it out but experiment?
Okay.
And that's kind of what we did. And then once I segued into doing a program in high school, I was like, yeah, partner with, my guidance counselor telling me, no, you can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, Johnson Wells was the only school I applied to.
Wow.
Only one.
That's crazy, man.
So when your mama ate your cooking, she like, nah, right, my baby, going.
Now she like, you don't cook, you don't come home and cook. I'm like, that's because I get paid to do it.
You know what I'm saying? You on the clock though. Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah.
No, but what was that dish that you made, right? And you just like, yo, I'm on to something.
So it's funny. And if my siblings hear this, they're gonna laugh because it wasn't food; it was baking. I used to make cheesecake.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of black men of cheese.
Go-to. Cheesecake was my go-to. And that was the thing. And then once that happened, it was full speed ahead after that, yeah.
I know they're like, hey, man, hey, Prince, you want to make that cheesecake for me, man? Liar. Hey, I just need you to make
We make it happen. We can definitely make it happen.
But you definitely got swag with it, though, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Had to.
And the reason why I say that is, you the type of chef that honestly, like, yo, I can relate to, you know what I'm saying? And your food look good too.
I appreciate that.
So what made you dive in deeper into it, you know what I'm saying? Like doing the club promotion and doing chef, like how did you balance both in school?
So I really didn't. Like I did enough to graduate. You know what I'm saying? But I was fully dove into the promoting thing because it was like food was very secondary, you know. But this party thing was like it. Like it was everything I wanted. Like everything I wanted to do. I told my partner I always say I put the school on that I went to. I always put them on because nobody knew Johnson & Wales existed.
Yeah.
So when I got on the street team, I'm like, bro, you don't have nobody from my school on the street team, right? And so I'm like, this is easy. If nobody comes here, all it takes is one person to say, hey, there's a shuttle coming for an 18 and up party on Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? And the party free till 12. Let's go. Because quite naturally, the first time you get on campus, where the party at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of took that. Once we kind of caught wind with that, then I was fortunate enough to be able to go to my homie and say, hey, I want to do a back to school party every year. And he'd be like, yeah, I want to do a party. All right, cool. So we closing it with the guys on the street team. And I say, we about to throw a party. We about to throw a whole party. He gonna let us throw our own party. You know what I'm saying? Business is business, of course, but you know.
Yeah.
Just under the brand. So I go to them. One of them was a DJ. One of them drove the shuttle. Somebody hosted. We put that thing together. Blew it up. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I knew I had to I knew I had to graduate. I couldn't disappoint my mama and not graduate.
Right.
Like I knew I couldn't do that. But I was going to do everything I needed to do on the party side. Yeah.
So that's crazy, man. You was doing all this party promoting in the heart of at Charlotte at the time. The epicenter was going crazy too.
This is before the epicenter.
Oh, that's right. It is
before
the epicenter.
That's what I was about to say. I remember Johnson. I was in there and I was 15. You know, I lied to a girl. You know, Johnson kind of like the hood. Y'all what's name like the projects. I ain't let y'all know that.
Yeah. It's in the middle of downtown Charlotte. It's crazy.
So, I'm talking like the dorm area. Like, it just look like the project.
Crazy, man.
So how was that going into the epicenter era of Charlotte, man? Because I know it kind of kicked it up a notch for y'all.
Absolutely. Going into that time frame is when we was at full steam. Like, we were like dominating. You know what I'm saying? Like, just some of the biggest parties you probably would ever see in your life. And it's funny because we're in an era now, like, that we the old heads. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 35-year-old head. That's crazy. So when I look back on it, it's like, you will never get a time back like that.
Never.
Like,
never.
Like, so you ever heard of Cameo?
Yeah.
Label on Sunday?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oak Room on Wednesday?
Yeah.
That was all us.
Word.
That was me and my team.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. We talking at this time, CIAA Drake Party, 5,000 people in the building, like made Sports Center type situation. Like, this will literally happen. You know what I'm saying? So like parties at that time,
it was on a different level. And everybody had the ability to make money. You know what I'm saying? And you had your sector, you had like, nobody really crossed paths or backdoor. Everybody kind of just, you do what you do over here, I'm going to do what I... Because it was plenty of money to go around.
Plenty of money to go around. You know what I'm saying? So we were killing it. We would do 1,000 people on Wednesday at Oak Room. We would do another 1,500 people on Sunday at Label on Sundays. And then we would do at least another 1,000 people on Friday and Saturday night at Cameo. And that was at the least.
Yeah.
So what's the most like the ingredients of like promoting? Like, what do you must have? I hear you see the street team, the DJ, the shuttle, but what is really the sauce? Because
you mean then or now?
I would say then and now. Because let's say it's a young woman or a man out there to say, you know what? I want to do what Prince do. So what would you tell them how to start?
You gotta touch the people.
Okay, then.
You have to have touch with the people. Like, now we're in a social media, internet era. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where like anybody can get on Instagram and post a flyer, right? So naturally we see 10, 15, 20 flyers a day. But when you're a promoter and you can pick up the phone and say, hey, bro, I need you to pull up on me. And when you come, I got you. That's a different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a different experience.
That face to face.
You have to touch the people. And I think that's where we're lacking now, is that everything is behind social media. Everything is behind the phone. Nobody is going out. Nobody's standing at the door at the end of the night saying, thank y'all for coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we will be the first ones to the party and the last ones to leave just because of stuff like that. The main thing that you need, somebody gotta touch the people. Gotta have that. If you can touch the people and make the people follow you and give them a good product, you can kill in this game. Gotta have that though.
Is that the same for then and now?
Yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, now you got to be able to know how to work that social media thing. But I also feel like if social media, like with social media promoters and a promoter like me, right? If social media internet was to close, I could still throw a party because I still know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can get out there and find the hot spots and get flyers and go out there and pass out flyers and stand outside the club and invite people and get phone numbers and do all that type of thing versus how it is now in 2025 is, let me put a link out and people, you know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I think if somebody could master those two, that'd be dangerous, boy.
Yeah.
Dangerous. That's dangerous.
So how is it, right, from promoting from your city coming to Charlotte? Like, did you had to like pretty much see who was already the biggest promoter, or you just went out and just jumped out there and said, hey, I'm just taking over the scene?
So I was fortunate enough to work under the biggest promoter at the time. So
Okay.
that's why I say the magic was the magic. Like, I was fortunate enough to be able to do that and learn from one of the best in the game, you know, to do it. Like, so like just seeing the natural element of it. Like when me and him had this conversation and we was talking about the conversation we had in the car on the way to the party, when he picked me up. And he was like, and I was telling him, like, yeah, man, I was throwing a party back at home and guy did this and yada, yada, yada. He said the whole time, he was like, oh, this man know what he doing. Like, he don't even know that he know what he doing as far as just natural ability to do it. You know what I'm saying? So like when it came to that, it was, you know, jumping into the system that was already built, finding my spot and just rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? Seeing how the elements work. Like, you know, like I always say that my team, PME was a car. It's a well-done machine. You had the engine, you had the wheels, you know what I'm saying? You had the steering wheel, you had everything. And everything worked how it needed to work. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody played their part how they were supposed to. Nobody wanted to be, you know, we had the person that was the
There
face.
was no ego.
There was none of that. Like we rolled as a team, and that's what kind of, that's what sustained us for the longest. You know what I'm saying?
So with you going to culinary school, right? And graduating for there and everything and getting your feet wet and food and stuff like that, what did you do like after you graduated? Did you still did you try to go forward a little bit more? And like, you know what I'm saying? Did you lean into more of the food industry or?
I did. Yeah, I did. I worked in a couple of restaurants.
Yeah.
Realized it wasn't for me.
Gotcha.
When I look back on it now, I realize like restaurants don't allow a person like me to be creative because you're constantly in a cycle of making the same things and the menu is the menu. It's more like labor work than it is the creative aspect of cooking.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, this ain't it. Like, that it just wasn't.
You learned that quick and early on?
Very quick.
Yeah.
Very, very. I think I was on my second restaurant by that time. Like, where I worked in probably 2 restaurants. I was like, nah, this ain't it.
I can imagine that happened for you quickly just because of the hustling.
Yeah.
And you like, nah, I can do this way better than what they, you know what I'm saying? I could put so much sauce on this thing, and you know what I'm saying? So with you having like the culinary background, right? Does that help you whenever you doing like, cause a lot of parties now you see like a lot of like brunch parties and they have food and stuff like that. Does your culinary background help you when you try to develop those parties?
So it's kind of the opposite,
Okay.
right? So the party promoting, the marketing of it is what helped me build my catering company.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? because we just took the same tactics that we did from throwing parties and apply it to food.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Making sure you got a good brand, making sure your branding looks good, connecting with the people, of course. Like when you go do an event, hanging around, talking, shaking hands, kissing babies, all that type of stuff. Like that was the foundational piece of me building that catering company.
Yeah, because I saw that you also did a cooking with the YMCA. How was that?
Man,
How did you even set that up?
I got it literally was a random call. Somebody saw my social media and was like, "We want to bring you into the YMCA to teach to run. It's like a high school program that they had to teach high school kids how to cook." And I was like, "Let's do it." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's nothing to it. Let's do it. But I had already said going back to culinary school when I was in culinary school that my instructors and my teachers in my culinary labs were so like cool and like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We connected a lot. So I was like, if I ever got the opportunity, like to teach, you know what I'm saying? I would probably do it. And so then that opportunity came and fell in my lap, and it was like, okay. So once that got steam, then I got a couple other opportunities to do it, and that's been kind of rolling ever since. Like we're even in conversations now to do a culinary summer camp.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like a week-long summer camp to teach kids how to cook.
That's what I was just about to ask you, what, because in your childhood when you was in high school, your teacher was like, you want to go to culinary school, and being a black chef was so kind of taboo, I guess you could say at the time. Like, did you have any like aspirations of like trying to, mentor or, trying to pour back into like the black and brown communities? Like, hey, y'all, like cooking is, what I'm saying? Cooking is where it's at. Like you can do some cool stuff with cooking, you know what I'm saying? So I was going to ask you, did you plan on like pour back into like the community?
1,000%. I'm big on letting it like taking it as it comes,
Yeah.
because sometimes we can force stuff and not be in the position to want to do it properly.
Yeah.
And so like there was a period, like I didn't launch my catering company till 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
So-
during COVID.
Right.
Wow.
So there's that window from 2011 to 2019 that I was, full-time party promoter,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which for me personally, I don't think that I was in a space or in the mental space or the mature space to launch a business like that,
Mm-hmm.
And then I was working in a hotel and I was like, this ain't it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so then, COVID happened and it was like, well, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Threw it out there, and it just kind of blossomed from that because during COVID, we couldn't go in restaurants. And if you couldn't really do anything. Like everything was crazy. So I was like, well, birthday still got to get celebrated. Anniversary still got to get celebrated.
Yeah.
All these things still got to get celebrated. So how do you do that? How else do you do that? Well, you can bring a classically trained chef in to your house and give you that restaurant experience.
Yeah.
And then just go from there.
It's dope,
So
man.
what would you say with your kind of style
As far as
as a chef? Everybody got their, hey, Southern, soul food, or, I do international. Like, what is your specialty? Or you got your hand in a little bit everywhere?
man, I got my hand a little bit of everything because I'm classically trained, but
Okay.
I would say like Southern Foundation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That would be it. Just, we put love, us as a people, we put love into our food. You know what I mean? Like,
You got to.
like when you eat somebody's food from like where I'm from,
You can tell.
you can tell like they took time and took energy. And that's what I do when it comes to what I make. You know what I'm saying? I don't rush a process or anything when it comes to cooking. I make sure I show full attention to detail on what I'm doing. I'm very, very hard on myself when it comes to that. So that's what it would be.
Do people be surprised when you be like, I'm a promoter and I'm a chef?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely get that. Like, I definitely get that. Because they'll be like, so we're trying to figure out what to do tonight. And I'm like, well, I mean, I can point you in the right direction to where you want to go. So what is it? Oh, yeah, I'm a promoter too. Oh, really? Yeah. But that foundation has even got me clients. You know what I'm saying? People just knowing, like, from people from the party scene knowing, like, oh, yeah, let's bring you in to do this.
So do club promoters, do they have to have a big star for like the people to come out? Because I see some people do that too. like, in order for them to like have a turnout, to be a promoter, they always got to have like a big name behind it.
No,
Is that true, or that
no,
just an
no.
easy way out?
It's not even an easy way out. That's like a
low hanging fruit.
not even low hanging fruit. It's more like opportunity based. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, then.
Like if you get the opportunity to book a popular artist or something like that, like it only catapults your brand because it puts you in the space with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we was fortunate enough to book Drake. We was fortunate enough to book, I was gonna say Puff, but cut that Puff out. Definitely book Puff.
Man, it's still part of the culture.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been fortunate enough to book Fab. Like, we've done parties with AI. It's so many people. We had a party at Cameo. We had Lil Wayne, Kevin Hart, Tiana Taylor. Man, it was probably like 25 artists in there one night. Jim Jones, Fab, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like a requirement.
Yeah.
But if the opportunity is there, and at the time, the money was there, you know what I'm saying, to do it.
Yeah, it's too good to turn down.
Yeah, it's too good to turn down. Especially like if an artist is in town or something like that.
Yeah.
And you already got a good following, and you can manipulate your following to be able to say, all right, well, we want to see whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's just an opportunity thing.
So is it better with the celebrities, or you can just, because sometimes celebrity is used to that. That A service. You know what I'm saying? I need this, I need that, I need this. Or it's just like, I'm ready to be with my people.
It really depends on the celebrities. I had some cool celebrities.
Okay.
I had some super cool celebrities, and I had some, I ain't fool with them celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Boosie is one of the coolest celebrities. Boosie would walk in the club like he come out all the time.
Okay.
The front door.
I believe.
Like he's one of them. Like cool as a fan. T.I.'s like that.
Yeah.
For real?
Man, we did a couple parties with T.I. and we used to go to Atlanta, and we would go to this spot called Cheetah. Strip club that had real good food in Atlanta. And we were running to T.I. in Atlanta. He knew, how celebrities, they be all over the place.
Yeah.
But he knew exactly who he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, my partner in sport and Dolph, you know what I'm saying, was like this. I'm talking about video birthday shout-outs type thing. So, like, it really all depends on the artist that you book and who you got your relationship with.
Got you.
So do promotion ads, they have a season, like a drop, like every other business?
Yeah.
So what would you say would be your hot and cold?
Hot is like spring.
Okay.
As soon as the weather break. Cold is wintertime.
Okay then.
Yeah, springtime. You feel like you want to be out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it's cold outside, you like, bro,
you got to pull them out.
Yeah, you got to pull them out. I mean, that's just kind of the dynamic of it. When you know the game, like one of the things that we always was taught was stack your bread in the summer because the winter's gonna get a little tight. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a rough time in the winter. You got to get through the holidays. You have your peaks at the holidays, and then once you get out of, you'll peak at New Year's. January will be tough. You get through February, March when it gets warm, you back normal.
Yeah. Okay. So earlier you said like you applied like that same play, right? That you learned, that you had with the street team and your boy Sport and all of them, right? And you applied it to your culinary business, right? So by that, right? The play is the play. And you can apply that to any brand across any industry, right? The only reason why I say that is because with comedy, right? I feel like comedy is missing. I ain't gonna put too much out there, but I feel like comedy is missing a lot of stuff. It's just they got the wrong people trying to. I ain't gonna say the wrong people. Nobody has been brave enough to try to put their foot out there to try to go after it, right?
Yeah.
So. And would you say that would apply to like promoting comedy shows and stuff like that? Or even like you got local rap artists, would that apply to them as well?
Absolutely. I think when it comes to like, because the entertainment business is an entertainment business, right? And so like you have to like, people have to believe that you're good at what you're doing before they know you do it. If that makes sense. So like before I meet you, I need to see, like if I can see your skits or whatever the case is, like if you can convince me already before I even encounter you that you already good at what you do, then I bought in already.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think needs to happen. Like, some people just need to jump out there and really, really do it. You know, give it 110%. Put your foot in it. You know what I'm saying? Do the uncomfortable stuff that people not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like if some people you gotta take the free shows because you never know who had the free shows.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like, what I charged now for catering, I didn't charge that. You know, when I first started out. You know, like, I was taking whatever I could get.
Yeah.
If it was a $150 dinner, I'm taking it. $250 dinner, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? Because that puts me in front of so many people. And then they're going to tell somebody. They're going to tell somebody. They're going to tell somebody. So it's kind of the same thing with y'all's industry. You know what I'm saying? Jump out there with the opportunities. People want to already be in a space of, man, nah, my price is $750. How you said charging $750 with 49 followers? Like,
right.
Don't nobody even know what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shade or nothing like that. But it's like even in how we would build a party. Like, we would build a party and we wouldn't charge for 7 months, 8 months.
Yeah.
Just to get people in the building. Because now they bought in. Now they know the experience.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come back to you and I say it's $10, you know what you're paying for. You know the experience.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with any other industry. Got to get people to buy in.
All right. Then. So what about the running? How did you get into that? Because like I said, you ain't missing. You know what I'm saying? You feeding me, you entertaining me, now you're telling me to get healthy. Look, you done did the threes. Get healthy, party with me, eat with me.
I love it. That thing, I literally said that I would never do this. Like, I never.
What?
So
how long y'all been doing it? Because I see I got a marathon coming up too.
I'm doing a half marathon on Saturday.
Yeah.
So like,
I won't join you on this one. The next one, I'll try to be.
Come on.
No, I said if you can't run, you can just have fun. I like that. He didn't say what though.
I mean, look, it's a bug. It's a running bug. Yeah. Once you start,
I know my dog in Atlanta.
You will be addicted. You will be addicted 1,000%. But I literally picked my homeboy up from doing a half marathon. Picked Sport up from doing a half marathon because he just jumped out there and did it.
Yeah. And
I didn't show up. I just picked him up, and I'm like, bro, I never do this. Never. Right.
Yeah.
Never. But then he started training for a full marathon. So that's 26.2 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, still, never. I don't like running. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Like, so then he's going to run the marathon in New York. He sends me a 5K. 5K is only 3.1 miles. But he's sending it to me as a joke because the 5K is in the cemetery. So I'm like, I'm thinking it's a challenge because that's how he is. Like, he might call me, I sent you a 5K. If I can do 26, you can do 3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I'm thinking, I'm going to sign up. So I signed up, right? So I signed up, I ran the 5K. I flew to New York the next day to watch him run a marathon.
Yeah.
And it was one of the most inspirational things I've ever done in my life. Because you see, like, I saw people with no legs. I saw people with one arm. I saw people pushing their kids. I saw so much cancer survivors. I saw, like, literally, like, people doing this. And it's like, if these people can get out here and run 26 miles, I've seen people age 60s and up doing this.
No reason why.
If these people can get out here and do this, why can't I do it? Why can't I challenge myself to do something like this? You know what I'm saying? And so I started. I just did races after that. All 5Ks came up. I'm like, I'm doing all these. And I kind of realized, like, for me, running is more like a mental clarity thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a focus. It's like a different, like, type of training.
Yeah.
Because you really got to, like, when you're running, you got to settle in. And all the elements may be against you. It may be windy. It may be cold. You got to keep your legs moving. You got to keep yourself psyched out. Like, it was a kind of different mental space that it kind of taught me to take myself to. And so we'll get me and him hop on the phone one day. But you think we should start a run club? Yeah, let's start a run club. What we going to call it? We'll call it Run CLT, like Run DMC. All right, cool. Let's do it. He sent me the logo. He said the first run up, it was 4 people. The 3 founders, me, Sport, and my homie Rev, and this other girl that's Sport New. And that's how we got rolling.
That's crazy, man.
Wow. And how many years?
1.
Wow.
No, actually, it's not even 1. It'd be 1 in January.
Wow.
So we're not even 1 yet. 1.
I know y'all gonna do something in January.
Yeah, we'll do something, but it's crazy, like to just see it blossom into what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to just see how many more people are motivated buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of the guys that's always at the run club, he always tell me like, you never know who watching you. You never know how many people you gonna inspire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's one of the things that I take into doing it. That's like why I signed up for a half marathon. Why not? Yeah, it's 13 miles. I might die, but
Yeah.
you know, who behind me that may need to do that, you know, for whatever reason.
May need that push.
Who may need that push, or that may be, you know what I'm saying, that may be the segue to them changing their life in whatever avenue by just me saying, hey, come run this race. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's crazy because I've been, you know, obviously like everybody else, we got social media and whatever, right? And I've been watching, it's like the Black community is actually starting to be way more healthier than what our last generation was.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Our parents was not healthy at all, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Eating fat, bad, hall, mall.
All that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to.
I'm being for
We were
real.
trying to. They were trying to survive.
Yeah.
That too. But I'm just saying they didn't have no exercise. They wasn't doing no exercising.
They
you know?
only exercise
Because I eat that stuff too, but you know what I'm saying? I still exercise. Back then, they wasn't exercising.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, the only exercise they did was that manual labor.
Manual labor, yeah.
Yeah, like my dad, he worked in a factory. You know what I'm saying? That I'm pretty sure in a small country town, you had some type of plant or factory that was close by, right?
Yeah.
See?
So what was your change mindset like? Because you got 3 businesses. You know what I'm saying? You're very busy. So what is the change mindset of keeping Prince going? Like, what's the oil that wakes Prince up to say, you know what? I gotta do better than yesterday.
It's me. It's just it's my peers. My peer, we hold each other accountable. You know what I'm saying? My college friend group, we've been friends since 2007. And you come in that group chat and you say you're gonna do something, you better do it. Because if you don't, we're gonna call you out on it. You know, it's my team. Like, I call sport and I say, you know, I'm gonna do a dinner party. He's gonna hold me accountable for doing a dinner party, and vice versa. So that's kind of the driving force. You know what I'm saying? Like of everybody kind of being accountable for what they're trying to do and what they want to do, and being able to show people that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically speaking, like where I'm from, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't supposed to be doing this. Like, it's Greenwood, South Carolina is murder capital of South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
I ain't supposed to make it out.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not the demographic of it. And so now that I'm here, I'm going to get everything I want, and I'm gonna do everything I want to in whatever fashion I need to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the driving force, like just being able to do it, being able to sustain, being able to have those conversations, and being able to do stuff like this, pass information along. That's the push behind it.
You know what? So what I hear, right? You were saying, you know, hindsight 2020, all these things that came in factor into like kind of catapulting to who you are now and the things you've done. I think the most important thing that I've heard out of this conversation, out what you was talking about, was your team.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like your team, your team really, you know what I'm saying, and your team and accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's like 2 keys. If you want to win in life, or if you want to be successful, you got to have a team, and your team got to hold you accountable.
Because you can't do it all on your own.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. Like, it's impossible. You're not supposed to. You can't build a house by yourself. Who gonna hold up the wall? You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Like, who gonna do that? So, like, you gotta, like, and you play team sports, so you understand. Like, everybody has a position. If everybody plays their position, everything goes as it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you have to be accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta hold down your sector. As long as you hold down your sector, I hold down my sector, we'll be good.
So you got a team, right? So how do y'all take ego out of it then?
Man, I think that was just me being blessed with the right people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not an egotistical person. And honestly, nobody on my team is like that. And really nobody's like that in any of my friend circles. So it's like we don't even look at that.
Well, speaking for like, I ain't gonna say people out there that speaking for people that out there that suffers from, you know, they necessarily don't find themselves in the right opportunity just because of their ego. They let their egos get in their way.
Mm-hmm.
How would you tell them to like, hey man, this is what you need to do, or these are my suggestions for you to not,
I think you gotta see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Because like, a lot of stuff that we do is bigger than us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And once you realize that, once you realize it's not about you, it's more about the people that you touch, or the people that you motivate, or even if it's for your mama, your grandma, whoever, like, it's not about you. There's no need to have an ego. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What does it do? Like, ego gets in the way. It's prideful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You're going to miss an opportunity because of what?
Pride.
Because of pride. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like, think about it, like, in the sense of, like, catering. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had an ego when I came out, I was like, well, Johnny over there charging $500 for a private dinner. I need to be charging it. I ain't taking no $150. Then where would my catering? It probably would have never got out the ground.
Mm-hmm.
True. Even taking it to in the sense of throwing parties. Man, I've been throwing parties for 5 years. I've been on the streets for 5 years. I ain't passing out no flyers. We got a party to promote, don't we? We got a brand to push, don't we? All right, well, somebody got to get out there and do it. Like, putting your ego could get in the way of just being successful in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing wrong with tooting your own horn, but you also got to know, like, don't let that get in when it's time to work. Don't let that get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so how would you say, like, the entertainment of Charlotte changed? Because South End wasn't South End. Charlotte wasn't what it is. How is it, and where do you see it go? Because, they took away CIAA, safely coming back. You know what I'm saying? And they took away the Epicenter. Epicenter is now turned into a business center. How is it now, you as a promoter, what is the obstacles now for you? You know what I'm saying? Because Charlotte is changing for, not to say our crowd, but we're not as chocolate as we used to be. You know what I'm saying? We're a little diverse than we used to be 10 years ago.
I think I think Charlotte is going into the more like curated event space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think parties like nightclub wise will still have its space for people that want to do that. But I think now what's happening is that people want to party and they don't want it to feel like they're in a party. So like, you want to go to more curated stuff. So you have to, like us in the party promoter game, we have to create that. We have to kind of roll with that and transition and say, okay, well, what do the people want? Going back to what I said about touching the people. Well, what do the people want to do? You know what I'm saying? Well, if they're going in the direction that they want to do like we're doing bar crawls now, something, it's it's low expense, it's fun, it's just a different dynamic, like giving the people something that looks different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all a wheel. Yeah. Right? So what'll happen is in 10 years,
it'll circle back.
It'll circle back. You know what I'm saying? We'll get back to big nightclubs, 2,000 people, yada, yada, yada. But we're just not in that time frame right now. So right now, I think it's more intimate, curated type events.
Okay. So what do you see Charlotte for the next, 5 years, entertainment-wise?
Man, I think it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to be on the, I don't even want to compare it to Atlanta. I want to compare it more to DC. I think we're going to get more of a DC experience. Smaller lounges. You can fit 250, 300 people packed out. Like, I think that's the direction that we're going in, as far as like entertainment wise. You see, we're starting to get, on a concert level, we're starting to get bigger on a concert level. You know what I'm saying? Like with stuff like that. So I think it's going to continue to grow and continue to get bigger. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see what it's going to do.
Well, you're a veteran. What do you see that we are missing? If you can bring anything, I'm kind of guessing you have promoted outside of Carolina too. Yeah. So what have you seen from other cities that you wish that you can bring here?
Man, we probably need 3. You know how Atlanta has all major artists? Yeah. Live there? Yeah. We need something like that.
Yeah. We did. They ran back me off.
No, he's still here, but we need 2 more in addition.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to create that
stunning.
You know what I'm saying? We bigger than that though. You know what I'm saying? We need
somebody like major like Kanye West and all that.
Yeah, we need somebody we need in addition to the baby, we need some more people like that to come out.
I think it's in the work. I think Charlotte is gonna have some people come out soon, I feel like.
And they don't even necessarily have to be on the music side. It can be, from acting, sports, or anything like that. Like if we can, and especially sports, if we can get our teams together, If we can get our teams together, we'll be all right.
I think with the team, we don't like to spend money. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to spend money.
Man, that's a whole
we
nother...
tight with the money. We tight.
Man,
tight with the money.
We barely holding on to LaMelo.
You know what I'm saying? We tight.
Barely.
We gonna have to pay him. Is this contract about up?
Michael Jordan said, look, you get your contract from his door. You get it from him.
Man, listen. We just gotta... I definitely think we need that, though.
Oh, so you say that's what we are missing, like mobiles. That's what we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what do you... Like, what did that bring, though? Like, explain that, like, by going to the other city and you seeing that, like, what did that bring?
Man, you can think about it like this. You go to Atlanta, you might go to a club and you'll see Usher pop up.
Yeah.
That makes the experience different.
Okay.
Like, here, you won't get that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You won't necessarily get that. Like, you're not going to go downtown. You might go downtown and see LaMelo, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In comparison to somebody like...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
yeah.
We need that small... Yeah. That small, like, just knowing that that's in your city will make you brag about your city. Like, CIAA was that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you call your homies out and say, you come to CIAA? Like, that's what brought all the attention to the city. You know what I'm saying? So we need something like that.
City down for letting that go, but that's another story.
I mean...
No.
For what it was for, in my understanding, the fact that the city was getting more attendance of
than the game.
Than the games were, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand. So
I got to do a better job of negotiating these deals.
Yeah.
You just say
I don't think it. No, it was.
It's a business though.
No, it was his fault.
Business.
Look, only a little bit of people were going to them games. Everybody was going to the parties like this.
They were. Yeah,
that's true. But if the CIAA weren't here, they wouldn't be coming. So if I'm a CIAA, I'm like, hey.
But how much revenue is CIAA getting from?
I ain't gonna lie, them tickets was like $30.
I got to tax the city.
So they even if they tax the city on the outside of that, they're not getting the enough revenue for them. And it's a bad look for them that we hit the city for X amount of dollars, but when we rent, Hornets Arena out and there's 700 people in there to watch the games, it's like that's a bad look.
And only 2 people watching it on the TV.
That's bad. I think in the last years of it, didn't they move it to Bojangles?
Yeah.
You know how bad that is?
Yeah, move to Bojangles.
Move to Bojangles, bro. It's bad.
Them tickets was like $30. I remember I was like, man,
in Baltimore, they was getting a better turnout.
Oh, yeah, definitely better turnout.
So, what would you tell your younger self, looking back?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like 7-year-old. When your mama asked you what you want to be when you grow up.
Man, I tell him, you don't even know what you done signed up for. Like, you have no idea the places you about to go and the people that you about to meet. Like, I would tell him, like, all of the opportunities that you about to get, take them. You know what I'm saying? Take every single one of them. Don't miss out on nothing. Like, just don't. Because what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been plenty of opportunities that's been on the table of stuff to do that I just feel like, sometimes you're like, I don't feel like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody call you like, we missing it. We having time of our life. Like, stuff like that. Take every opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Hone every skill. Build every relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to everybody. Like, I would tell him just to explore, you know what I'm saying, and go. Because, man, what I've done in the last, let's say, 17 years of just being in Charlotte, just the places I've been at, parties have taken me, food has taken me. Like, if I really tapped in when I was younger and really like locked in on school and really did all the things I was supposed to do, boy.
Got spooky.
Dangerous.
If you could cook for anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
Barack Obama.
Who would you cook him?
I have no clue. Never thought about it. I just know it'd be top tier. And I probably, you know what? I probably would make it some soul food. Just to touch him, like, not like that, but you get what I'm saying? Just to touch him like, nah, this is some wrong type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
it's dope.
Typically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we wind it down the end, you know what I'm saying? We didn't want to keep you too long.
Nah.
But typically, we asked our guests a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the question we have for you is, what is one thing, if there is anything, holding you back from you reaching your next level? Whatever that next level is, because you're in different categories.
Honestly, it is, I would say, it's a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, there's a decision on the table at the moment that can take me into the next direction. And I'm just trying to figure out which decision to make.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, we'll talk about it off camera. So I don't want to get the people everything.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a one decision. And it's just waiting on the answer to that decision. Because I'm a
God timing, man.
I'm a big believer in, everything happens how it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a big believer in waiting for the answer from God. You know what I'm saying? And so make fast decisions slow.
Mm-hmm.
So just waiting on the clarity and the timing of that decision.
Yeah.
And just kind of not rushing it, not forcing it. Just wherever you want, whatever direction I'm supposed to be in, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the direction I'm going. So I would say that would be the thing. One decision.
Okay.
So what advice would you give to the young hustlers out there that need to change their mindset?
Go do it. Go do it. Like, if you have an idea, try it. Because you never know. In the time that we're in, anything can catch, man. Anything can catch at any given time. Just do it. You got free, like, social media is free.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to sing, you can get on the camera and you can pipe your phone up and sing it from the camera every day if you want to. It don't cost you nothing to do that.
Yep.
And you can catch from that. But you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it. You got to be consistent and you got to put the work in. You have to do it. Like, if it's on the table and you can think of it, do it. That's what I would say. Go for it.
And what's the best advice you ever got?
Honestly, that is the best advice I ever got.
Mm.
That is the best advice I ever got. Yeah. Like, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Put the work in, be consistent. But you got to do it. If you say you're going to do it, you got to do it. Because if you don't, then what? Then you're going to be questioning, what if I had do it? What if I had done it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, got to do it. Like, even when it came to running, it's like, all right, you say you're going to run a 5K, do it. All right, you say you're going to run a 10K, do it.
Hey, Jay, I'm going to start running, man.
Come on, man. We run every Sunday. Every Sunday.
Look, I already knew. He said run or have fun. He didn't say you walk.
You walk?
I'm coming in.
Listen, we got people that run, we got people that walk. It's only 2 miles. That's what we started with.
No, I'm being serious. Nah, he just told me to run it. I'm going to be there.
Just do it.
I might not be there this Sunday.
Just come.
Next Sunday, I'm going to be. This Sunday, I'm going to be having a hangover probably.
Where?
Stat.
Yeah.
Stats, yeah.
I was talking about.
You might know my profile, Lance.
I probably know if I see him.
But we'll talk on camera.
Yeah. But yeah, just got to get out there, man. Like, but that's the example. Like,
yeah.
Once you start, you catch the rhythm and it becomes a part of what you do. Just go with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just go with it.
All right, y'all.
Hey, man.
Y'all heard it. Prince.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on, man. This is dope.
Hey, y'all, this is another episode of Change Mindset, man. Get off your ass and change that mindset, all right? Ain't waiting for nobody but you.
Right,
appreciate you, man.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, see you next time, y'all.
Peace.
Tap in. Let's get it, y'all. Change mindset.